I'm gonna build. Yeah. Ca- Came to build. Came to build, 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 build.
Can you build a? Are you building? Can I make a request? You have to
Is
answer
it
that
boobs
before I say
again?
anything. You have to. In
Is it boobs again?
that. Not
What
exactly.
is it?
Not no, but not exactly.
Is it a nipple?
Do boobs have nipples? Not
I
exactly.
mean, not technically, it doesn't have to be a boob to have a nipple.
All right. Well, can you build me something?
What?
Sex dungeon
I mean,
in the shape
it.
or with boobs. Now I request boobs in it.
I mean, in theory, one of the rooms that I've already kind of started to build could be transformed into that.
I mean, it's put in a couple doggy cages. We'll invite Dog Girl into the stream. But pay her like a
Dog girl.
grand. You could blow up on your streams. Pay her a grand to come
No, you need to
in your
find
stream
a
for an evening.
dungeon that has
Have her
one of the
sitting in
cage
sex dungeon
spawns
with the
for
dog cage.
fire rod elemental thing. Like a dancing girl in
A
a
blaze.
cage. Yeah. Like a dancing blaze in a cage. You know, and
A sex dungeon with a cage and a sex swing.
Australia just passed a law saying that bestiality is now okay as long as the animal doesn't need to seek veterinary attention afterwards.
So as long as you don't like, as long as you're not fucking a cat where you rip its vagina open. That's so
Yeah.
fucked. So you can fuck something that will fit your dick. That is so fucked up, dude.
Yep.
That is so fucked up, dude. Welcome to Australia. This poor sheep. Australia is like their biggest livestock are sheep. Funny enough, and that's like the go-to animal to fuck. Apparently, you know the Arabs at least.
I'm
They
so
love the
glad I
goats and the
started
sheep.
streaming.
This is good stuff, man. This is gold. It's fucking gold, dude.
Include the audio for the shiggles.
I've got. Okay, that one's got a pillar on it.
I'm telling you, man. People will come back to your stream just for the characters that you play with. Bringing up fucking animals in Australia. Then we're talking about the right veg to fucking an animal. It's like, dude, Australian poor sheep.
Yeah.
They're the biggest livestock though. Funny enough. Wow. You should build a glass house.
Should build a glass house.
Yeah, build a glass house and then throw rocks at it.
Damn.
Build an ice palace underwater and it'll be invisible. Because ice is invisible underwater. It's fucking marvelous.
Dude, how do you? So you would only be able to tell where it is based on the
Yep.
furniture you have inside of it. It's like, where is it?
Yep. And
Huh.
you'd see octopus like floating around. It would look like they're right there.
Oh, I don't. This one.
Did that
I
when
have two
Vivi
pair,
was
man.
2. That's when Doug was still somewhat cool.
What happened to Doug?
He went to the dark side.
I know what happened though. I mean, his mom I mean, he went through some shit. Let's be real, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Then what happened? He moved in with his grandma.
Yeah, and basically
Kind of.
just did nothing. whatsoever. Like he
Just stayed
ate
at his
like
grandma's
shit.
trailer. Yeah.
Yeah,
Didn't take care of himself.
I was rimming with him for a while, but
I remember that
he's
after
so
you.
fucking
Yeah.
filthy that I couldn't.
God.
Hmm.
And then through his own stupidity, and considering Doug's a pretty smart dude,
Mm-hmm.
like
I can do it.
his own fucking stupidity landed his ass in the hospital, and he had to get like a foot of his intestines removed.
And now he
How
doesn't
did he?
have enough colon to complete his transition.
That's fine. So how did he? wh- How did? How did he cause himself to get a
With
foot of his?
his eating habits, he was eating
Uh,
so much just greasy ass food.
He basically
And
constipated himself and then backed his colon and upper intestines up with really high acidic, like just nasty stuff that ulcerated.
yeah,
he probably
and
had
it ate
like
through his
Yeah, just ate
intestines.
through.
what, dude? How the fuck? That must hurt. You must just be
Oh
hurting
Yeah,
yeah.
and
I
then
imagine
eating the
so.
shit and like in pain, constantly hurting and eating
Well,
still. Like,
see, the oh no, sir,
What the
I'm out on
fuck?
that. But Doug was the type, or he is, I guess, still the type that will eat himself into physical pain for like days afterward.
Hmm.
And at first, he wasn't
do
that
that.
worried about his stomach hurting like it was because it's just this again type of thing. But then it lasted for like a week and long week and a half, something like that, and then he finally went and got checked out. And yeah,
Mm.
That's retarded.
yep.
It hurt that bad. I mean, I've had pains for a week and haven't gone to the doctor.
No, I'm
Well,
talking about debilitating pain. Like
yeah,
all he
like I've
was
had
doing was
sore, but
laying
like,
in the bed and like on his side in
Uh,
misery.
that could be pancreatitis, man. That's insane.
Yeah,
That could be like your appendix is about to burst or whatever, too. Pancreatitis or appendicitis. Yes.
but yeah, the next time I saw him, which was weeks later, really, uh, he lost. Or well, no, I think I went back to get something that I'd left, or to give his grandmother some rent money. He lost so much fucking weight,
Mm.
and it's like, well, maybe there's one positive that'll come out of this. But I think I saw a Facebook picture like several years ago, and he was back to basically the size that he was
being a
before, I
fat piece of
think.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wha- Did he know somebody or was friends with the people that owned that vape shop?
I
You
don't
know what I'm
know
talking
what
about?
vape
Because,
shop you're talking about.
oh man, there's a vape shop in Tupelo. And like, I remember you talking about that vape shop and stuff, and they were talking about D&D games. And like, they invited me into a D&D game. They were starting a new campaign or something. It was this chick and her mom owned the place. It was being run into the ground, obviously, and they were just. It was one of those small businesses that get started, and then pretty much just go bankrupt in it, just getting more and more money out to support it, but not. I mean, they were running it like a. They weren't running it like a money-making business. Basically, it's very unprofessional. There was like people doing like acid and stuff in the
Uh,
in like the lounge area.
I think I remember the chick you're talking about. but I can't remember her name or anything really whatsoever about it. And you're not even going to show us your cards, are you?
I didn't
No,
have
because he didn't
anything.
have it.
I had nothing. I had absolutely nothing. I'm like, oh my god,
I
are they
figured you did.
just gonna let me have this money? Oh my god, is this how this
He
works?
was dead
Yeah, that's
silent
how it
the whole
works.
time.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Keep it up.
Oh god, letting you guys talk.
We were out of hand. I was out of hand.
Oh my
I was
gosh.
out
See,
of hand
that's
after the flop.
that is amazingly a similar tell through most of the group. If you go dead silent
Oh
for the
yeah.
Yeah.
entire hand, yeah, you got something.
All right, going off mic. Yes.
There's no way, but we'll see. It's such a long shot.
You have ace probably or something like that. Ace 10, if you're lucky. Ace jack.
It's such a long shot.
Sure.
I'd be really
Or if you're
surprised.
saying something like that, you probably actually have the king or the queen.
And now it's impossible.
He's gonna raise it. He loves to raise. Well, no? Wow. Oh, wow.
And you're sitting there with a pile, aren't you? Almost 9,000 right there in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you give me some
He's
of that?
doing it right. He's doing it right.
Oh, you raised it, huh?
Mm-hmm. I got fully points.
What you got? You gonna show us the three? You had a pair of threes? Maybe you have
You had a
something
pair. I didn't even
else.
have a
The
pair.
two pair
You
with
had
the
the queen.
queens.
And then you
Yeah, and
pop
then
me
you
in the
had the queen.
face.
Yep. Yeah, full house.
Ace
Nice.
6. Oh,
You were
Yeah,
thinking
I had
about
the ace, king, queen of clubs. I'm like, what are the chances? It's not gonna happen, but if it did, royal flush. Oh,
mm.
I knew it was a long shot.
You cunt.
Well, if he wants to build, just let it build, man. You don't have to call him a cunt.
Oh,
Yeah, call him a nigger bad. Call him something else instead. Call him something else instead. Yeah.
I can tell by the reaction that
Never gonna.
nobody has that jack. But I
Maybe
think she has a pair
they
of
want you to think they
threes.
don't have it, and they just check.
She might win with that pair of threes. Ooh, what's he got?
Yeah.
Maybe she has a jack
No,
and
I
not
had
a
a pair of
threes.
threes.
Yeah, I think she does too. He might actually have that other jack. I don't feel
Why
confident.
would she bet 240 on threes?
I think
Like,
she's
she
got the
probably has
jack. I
something
don't know
better,
what
or
he
she's
has.
bluffing.
I mean, I think she's got a pair of threes. I think he's got the third jack.
Yeah,
Ooh,
that's what I
No.
didn't think they
interesting.
would
He has
have.
the
Oh,
jack
he's
though.
got the jack. Yeah.
those.
Yeah,
Nice. Yeah. Okay. No.
she didn't have
Yeah.
shit.
Done.
Yeah.
What?
Oh.
No, she bet
Oh.
that flush on the river.
Out of
Oh
nowhere.
man.
Wow. None of us saw that
River
Oh,
win.
coming.
he's
What?
pissed.
Damn. It's a good poker.
Damn.
I didn't see that coming at all.
Yeah.
It's entertaining. Ah, shit.
Glad I stayed out of that one.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, y'all want to do a blind all in, or wait, never mind.
Nope.
Like a
Yeah,
double
fine, okay.
blind.
You don't have to go all in, but that's how I know you're. That's how I know you're not that confident.
What? 12 fucking around
He's
with
like doing
his
his little
emotes.
like, oh, I'm so yeah, I got this. Look at my
Yeah, just trying
coin.
to distract people.
Oh man, all right, going for it.
It's all good, you guys. It's good. We're good, right?
Are you good? Do you have that 7 that you're bluffing? Man, you're lucky I don't have anything, because I would have called your bluff. If you have that 7, show your fucking cards. I knew
I had a
it.
6.
I knew you
Double. I
didn't.
had
I
two
knew you
pair.
didn't. But I didn't
Mm.
have shit either, so I wasn't gonna call
Yeah.
it. Oh man, I was going for a straight. Oh man, the one.
Oh, I got disgusted and
I
left. He's
knew
like,
it,
ah.
man, dude. Oh man, that was good. You can't do that again, though. You can't. You know what? You could bluff. You could double trick them. Next time you do have something, do all the emotes again, and they're gonna think you're bluffing. You know what? Fuck you.
Let's do it.
I don't mind. I'll buy in again. I don't give a fuck. I'll buy in again. Wait, is this the guy? No, this isn't one of the guys. This guy's
Nope, I'm not.
this guy's new.
Whew.
Come on, 8. Come on, 8. Come on, 8. 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8.
Hmm.
Oh, that's not an 8, but they don't have anything. Okay. Woo! Woo! 2 pair. Yes! I got it. Wait, anybody have clubs? Nope.
Nope.
Yes, I got it.
Nah, good job.
Whew. Glad I had a pocket pair, because that's the only reason I called that shit.
I was living on a prayer right there. But I
How's
keep
it gonna
hoping I'll
happen?
get the royal flush at least once.
Yeah, good luck with that.
I know,
It's 1 in a million.
but I keep trying.
We saw one the other day, though, didn't we? We saw one playing with our brother
Maybe.
and Eric. It was me and brother. We saw one a couple days before everyone started playing. It was. I mean, it must have been like the second one I've ever seen. One in real life before.
I don't know how they calculate side pot and how to split things up so quickly.
If I have
Obviously, the
1K and
computer
you have
does it, but
3K, if I have 1K and you have 3K, I go all in, and then you go all in, and then you raise, and then someone else has 5K, and then they raise. If I win, I just get that 1K from each of you guys. And then the rest of the pot is divided among you two, the best of y'all's hands. If that makes sense.
I understood it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I understood how it worked before, so.
I mean, and I'm fucking brilliant speaker, so now you have even a greater understanding.
Yeah, he is so
right, guys? Right, guys?
yeah,
Right?
great
Right,
at
Reggie's
All right,
doing
cool.
the talking
Shut up, Reggie.
Here we
All
go.
thing.
I didn't explain it well though. That's
I understood. Like I legitimately understood it.
yeah. And then if you just kind of pay attention to when it happens, you'll see why it's
Oh
doing
yeah.
that.
You might want to go ahead and refill your table items and shit because it's happy hour. I just went ahead and bought like 50 hands worth of the different.
I have 54 hands left in mine. If you write bumper, you can see how many
Yeah.
hands you have.
How do you?
Right bumper. And it's like it'll be like the second one down, and right underneath on the left hand column, underneath one of the titles, it'll say how many hands you have left. Come on, you blue jean
How do
guy.
you select it? I can bring up right bumper, but I can't scroll over to it.
I mean, there's nothing to scroll over to. It just displays all of the things.
Rolly cigarette, 189 hands.
Yeah, you're good. You don't need to worry about it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, fuck you.
God damn it, man.
Y'all want to see this shit? I got him. Now I'm gonna get y'all. Come on.
Why did you go higher?
Because taking the monies.
Nope.
Taking
I want
the
monies.
Give me the monies
Sign up
7,
for my
9,
OnlyFans.
for my only.
Pair
Eight
of nines,
ace.
pair of twos.
You didn't have shit.
Why did you stay
Neither
in
did
with that?
he.
You don't have any full house. You don't have anything, Newman. You should not have called that.
No.
Oh my gosh.
4 of a kind? Oh my god.
Ooh, you fucking stole that shit. What?
4 of
What?
a
How
kind
the
with the
fuck?
highest.
You did a
Everybody
Reggie.
had a 4. Oh my god. Record that, 12.
You had a Reggie.
Oh my god. Drew a
Glad-
4 of a kind off
I'm
of the
glad you couldn't
dealer
match my all
and
in.
had one
Jesus.
with the ace high.
Yep.
Jesus.
Yeah.
You lucky son of a bitch. How 4 of a
Yeah,
kind
you
on
complete
the
that
board,
4
dude.
of a
That's
kind.
insane.
It completely
insane.
invalidated everybody's hands.
Yep.
So
That'd be
like
crazy.
that's more rare than a fucking flush, man, or just about as rare. Probably not as rare, but it's right up there. 4 of a kind on the board, not in people's hands. I've never seen
that's
it.
fucked up.
Wow. God, dude, you're lucky you don't know how to play poker.
I knew it was gonna come down to high card. I
No,
had
you
an ace.
didn't
I
know.
was
You
like, well,
didn't
fuck
know,
it.
Newman. You didn't know.
No,
You can
because
say
the
like
whole
I
thing
knew
is
it.
there were
You didn't know.
twos.
Dude,
Listen
you
to my
didn't know
logic.
that. You
There
didn't.
were twos.
Newman.
So I figured, okay,
This
everybody's
is
getting
retarded.
excited. That means they've either got their own pair, or they've got a pair of twos, or maybe the third two. But I have a possibility here of everyone breaking even and it coming down to the high card. Because there still were 2 cards left. I didn't know it'd be 4 of a kind,
You
but
thought it would come down to the high card with a
it
pair of
was living
twos,
on a
and then
prayer.
all
I
those
thought it would
other
come down to the
cards,
high
so
card, and
so
I
if
knew I
someone
had
could
an
have a
ace
pair and beat you.
because everyone was getting excited over a pair of 2s. That was the whole reasoning behind it.
I wasn't excited about a pair of twos. I was excited about my nines, and that there were only twos and sevens on the board. So I had the highest pair.
I'm not
Yeah, and then
saying
hell,
I'm a
you'd have had
genius or
a
anything, but
full
Full house.
house.
Yeah, I had a
I
full
knew I was
house,
living
and then
on
a
a prayer.
fourth two.
But
That's
it
crazy.
was pretty sweet.
Yeah.
But whatever way you calculated that, like
It apparently worked.
blind luck.
It reminds me when I was in math counts, and they were like, "Well, you haven't been through the requisite grades to know the proper formulas. How did you get this answer?" I'm like, "I don't know. It just made sense." I try to explain them how I got it, and they're like, "Well, that's
It's
retarded."
blind.
What is it?
It's luck, dude. But that's the thing, though. Like you
I
went
don't
based
think
on your
math
high
is
card,
luck.
hoping that no one had anything,
I don't
and
think
that you
math
would
is
win on a
luck.
high card.
No,
I'm
he's
telling
saying
you,
what you just did was luck.
okay.
Not
Of
your
course it
math
was luck.
courses.
Not your
Of course
math.
it was
This
luck.
isn't like your math thing at all. This is different from math.
This is more like
You
your
just,
hair
you
thing,
just know how to do
I
math.
think.
More like your what?
I went silent. Coward.
So I'm guessing nobody has
Pussy.
jack and or shit.
Well,
A
I
pair of sevens.
had a
win.
pair of 6s.
I had not shit.
Yeah.
Like I was like, look at that. I had nearly a straight.
Me too. Yeah. I needed a 5.
What is mucket?
Everyone needed a 5. What am I talking about? If we got a 5, everyone would have had a straight.
What's what?
Mucket.
Mucket.
Nugget
Yeah,
is when you show your cards.
Oh, okay.
It's like I think it might be when you only show one of them or something. Maybe it's
Well,
just showing your card
I just
at
showed
all.
both, and I got
Then
a
that's Mucket, yeah, it's when you
pop-up.
show them. Oh, you got that pop up when you showed your cards. Okay.
Yeah.
I've never done that.
Is that like a British fuck it?
Oh.
I don't know. It's weird. It's definitely like, who cares? Show your cards.
Yeah, mucket.
Man, this game is trying to give us straights. Maybe someone has it this time.
I know, right?
It's like they want us to get one. It looks like everybody's going for the straight.
Oh, it's the same dude from before, except he's toned down his purple hair. It's still purple. It's a
No,
different
it's the same guy.
shade,
He didn't leave. He's never left.
though. His hair
He's
was
been there
like
the whole time.
vibrant purple before. I think he
Uh,
left and came back.
Sure, I'll give you 10. I got a pair of 6s too.
Oh, you're gonna win from
Oh.
the 10.
Okay,
Nice.
it's
Damn it.
145.
I had a
wasn't
pair
gonna
of
bet on
fives.
that shit. Oh, you did.
Ah,
Mm-hmm.
So we would have won. So, oh, you would have 2. You get 6s and 5s? Weird.
No. Or wait, yeah, I did.
Okay, you would have won. Nice. Damn, dude, 3
Wait,
6s
no.
on the 2.
Fuck, I can't even remember what I had now. It wasn't It wasn't good enough to beat your pair, though. I
Oh.
stayed in until the end.
Yeah, 10. Yeah. You might have won that. Like,
Yeah.
you almost did.
I almost had well, I had potential for a straight, and I almost had a flush. Ended up with a pair of
Right,
fives.
you got to break 10,000.
All right.
Close.
4 queen
So
10.
close.
Yeah, believe me, I'm aiming for it.
My head.
Ha!
You said that as soon as you picked up your gun. Oh, believe me, I'm aiming for it.
I don't have anything.
Like, wait a minute now.
Dude does. Anybody have queen 10? Ooh. Bow, bow, da, bow. Ooh, there's a straight. There's 8-9. Oh, dude, the guy's doing his signature move over there, the mechanic. Did you see him? Fucking counter his move. He's doing it again. He's
He's
bouncing that chip
taunting
in
you,
your face.
looking dead ass right at you
He's smiling. He's
while he
smiling.
does it.
This
Oh,
blowing smoke right in your face, dude. You gotta trick him out.
if somebody's got a king, they've got a high
I
straight.
got him, dude. I'll out trick him. Hold on. You do this. Didn't think so.
Damn.
Wow. Wham.
Damn.
Thought he was bluffing.
Wham.
You muppet motherfucker.
What'd you have?
A pair of tens.
Oh,
With a jack, queen,
Yeah,
and ace?
as it kept getting revealed, it kept looking worse for me. It's like, oh shit.
Oh, there's a queen and a
Pair of
jack
tens
on the
isn't nothing
board
though, but my
at
other
that
card
point.
wasn't very good. At least,
Sometimes these people don't have shit, though.
well, if you're holding on to
You
another
coulda won
good
it.
card, at least it's guaranteeing you that's not going to be used against you. You know the chances go down right there.
Yeah, all the cards you can see, there's a reduced chance of them popping up.
Poker is quantum mechanics. That deck is
How is it quantum
Schrodinger's
mechanics?
box. It really is. And so is everything else that you're not able to look at. And it's
No,
fascinating.
it's based on how they shuffle the deck, and then after they shuffle it, that's the probability is set. It's not quantum mechanics. The cards that will be drawn
I
from the
don't
top
believe
are the
that.
cards
I think
that
it's
will
in
be drawn.
flux, especially the video game version. I
Well,
think it's in
I
flux.
wish
The way the binary
I
numbers run through
could see the
this
world
is
like
probably
that, but it
more in
just
flux than regular poker.
seems
Because it's not
ridiculous.
based on physics, it's based off programming.
Well, the cards are based on how they're shuffled, and then that's that.
Hmm. 5, 6, 7, king.
Oh, this bitch. She might have something. Does everybody have something?
I would be upset if I was at all staying in this hand.
Oh, I gotta stay in.
You got that straight, don't you?
I don't though.
I fucking
I
hope
don't.
so.
Who
No,
has a straight? Do you have a straight?
I don't.
Either way, you said it, but
I
come
folded.
on, come on.
King
Oh,
8.
no,
Oh,
she doesn't. No, she does have a straight. Oh fuck! I need a
a
nine.
Give
king.
me that 3.
I need
Give me
nine,
that
nine, nine,
3.
nine, 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 nine. Oh fuck! She got with a straight.
Oh,
Damn.
I should have read that. I should have gotten out of it after she raised me, but oh well. I was like,
damn,
I'm
she
in.
made a lot of money.
Damn, dude. One hand, it tried to give us straights. No one had them. The one hand where I was gonna win if no one had a straight. Hmm. That's a second hand, like so close.
If I
Honestly, dude,
rebuy
she
fast
had
enough, they
that
should
on
let me
the
in.
turn, dude.
Okay,
She's
there.
good. Damn, she has 8.5 kills.
If you have at any point under 1,000 chips on you, you can rebuy from the menu.
Reggie, you're gonna need to
So
pull up
even
a seat to the table.
even if you
I can't hear you too far
even
away.
if
So if
you
you
put
You
need to
should
pull up
listen to him. He's trying
you
to
need to get up to the
teach you
table
Even-
right
something.
here, Reggie.
even if you go all in, you can go rebuy while you're still waiting to lose your chips.
So I'm gonna need you to say that into my good ear at the table here on my left side. If you pull in the chair by 2-5, then I
How
could
about I
probably hear
pull in the
you
chair
a little
Say
behind
it
you
well.
and
easy.
shove my foot in your ass?
Nah, that's
That
what
might
it
be
is. That's
fun.
what
We could do that after the
Alright.
game, but you'll need to
There it is.
make enough money to
Yeah,
pay me
y'all
for
take that back
my
to the
rate.
hotel room.
Yeah. I'll enjoy it.
We can go back to Wisconsin or wherever allows that bestiality. Oh no, Australia. That's where it
You know.
was.
Wisconsin.
Damn.
Oh my god. Isn't that where you're from? Jesus
No.
Christ. Close enough.
What the fuck is this on the other side of the country?
Wisconsin.
Yeah, damn 12 failed that knowledge geography check.
Yeah, he's fucking my dog up in
Somebody
Wisconsin.
didn't pay attention in 10th grade. Or
Where's he from? I don't know where Reggie is.
Vermont.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you don't know my ass.
I thought it was somewhere northern, but you're in northeast, not north, mid-north.
Captain Jack Sparrow.
I mean,
Oh, he's even got a knife. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, but it's like a wakizashi? Huh. Hmm.
Somebody's got the pair of sevens and another pair of eights.
Someone probably has a straight, possibly. Based on
Yeah, that's
But
what
this
I was
really-
looking at.
Yeah, look at the board. 8,
I
7,
mean-
6. You can have 6, 4. Go straight.
Yeah. Or 6,
Or a bunch
9.
of cards, and you could be one card away, up or down.
Jeez, I didn't even
Go
think
straight.
about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, you gotta.
I never
and
think
watch
about
out
the,
for the
the straight.
straights.
That's what catches me off guard.
Jack, that.
If you have 9, 10, you have a straight now.
that
I
helps
expect
anyway.
everybody's gay, so the straight catches me off guard completely. Like I wasn't
I have 9,
expecting it.
10.
Yeah, I bet he's got the 9-10.
Like, are they all fake?
Yeah, because he had 7, 8, 9, 10. He
Bagels.
raised like that. Yeah. And then you got that jack.
Man, the dealer's got the tiniest fucking arms. It's ridiculous. Jesus Christ. She
Wow.
basically has no shoulders either.
Oh! You don't have shit, my guy. Trips. 9, 10. Oh, 9, 10. Straight.
Yep.
Is it that chick again? No
Yep.
way. Dude.
Yep.
She's getting so lucky. And she didn't
And then
even get
drew
it.
a
She won it
flush.
with a flush.
Holy
She even got a better
shit,
hand than
man.
she already had. She would have won it either way. Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
Jeez.
Yeah, I'm gonna be very
Oh,
careful
yeah.
about betting against that cheat.
Yeah, dude,
This
she's
is that
not
same
playing.
shit as before. I think there's
Damn.
diversity stuff put into this game for the avatars, honestly.
No, dude. That's.
We've been playing this for hours.
I mean, like, look.
There's
What do they
certain
say?
people
It's
you
like-
can't
it's like-
beat that always
it's
get
most
so
likely
lucky.
the most likely thing which is it's random.
Dumb
Is
luck.
it more likely that they put in some kind of deep programming for it to make Ammon win, or is
I
it more
wish I
likely
was
that
that
she's just
naive.
playing well, like we
It'd be
see all kinds
blissful,
of
wouldn't
people
it?
do? Even when they're men, they do well like that too.
I wish I thought like you.
Me too. I mean, I think you might be happy
I
for it.
just
You think
know
the most
too
common sense
much.
is blissful and naive?
I think it's ridiculously
Blissful and naive, dude. I
reductionist
think
to
you're being
think they've
paranoid, to
they've
be
only
honest.
put a simple
I think I'm
number
being
generator
reasonable,
in this
and you're just being
14
paranoid.
gig game.
Yeah, and
Like
this is an incredibly
10 of
small
the
game
gigs is
compared to,
probably visual.
like, go back through all your other games. Like, this is incredibly small compared to other games you have.
But no, dude, they want women to be. There's like a. I don't.
I mean, there's been
I
two
don't think
things
that
that were
concerned with like Billy. Like we
ridiculously
gotta make sure
improbable
women
that's
win.
happened so far. One happened to everybody on the table. I took advantage of it. The other just happened only to her. And when we were playing
Yeah.
earlier, the same kind of thing happened 3 times in a row. The same dude, Black
Mhm.
Avatar, busted me out 3 times in a row. You couldn't beat
Yeah.
him. You just couldn't beat him, even with the best calculations. I had two five, and I were
You probably
actually
could have
breaking
beat
the
him
rules and
sometimes if
helping
you would
each
have stayed
other.
in the
You
hand. There's
couldn't beat him.
sometimes I would have beat people if I would have
So you're
stayed in.
saying it's the opposite of the South Park fractured but whole difficulty scaling?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I've never seen that.
Yeah.
It the difficulty scaling in
The
that
whiter
game,
you are, the easier the game is.
He's
yeah,
probably right
it's
about it.
based on skin color. Yeah.
Maybe.
And if
It-
you're a
all right,
Jew,
let's-
it's impossible, apparently.
I didn't know Jew was a option.
So do you think it's more
A
likely that
flush.
she's getting lucky,
Oh
or
my god!
whatever? As
I had 2 pair.
Oh no, a Jew was a
The
Jew was a
live.
class. It wasn't
was a
a
class.
skin. Yeah, it
Oh.
wasn't a difficulty setting. It was it was a
Oh yeah.
like fighter rogue Jew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be a black
That's
Jew.
such a good game.
There is such a thing, you know. There's several different kinds of Jews.
They all want your
Shit,
money.
I'm out.
Not all of them.
Oh, we have a pirate.
Mostly what you would call I think it's like the Akashani and the Zionists. But there are other ones that
Ashkenazi.
are just cultural,
Ashkenazi
ethnical,
Jews.
or religious,
That's what they're called.
you know.
Mm.
And they're not the business Jews, you know. The greedy Jews, as Ben Shapiro would say.
He calls them greedy. Ben Shapiro calls them greedy Jews.
Oh yeah.
Really?
He talks about how much of a Jew he is,
Alright,
and a
you say so.
stereotypical one at that, because he loves making money, and like he's gone off about it.
Yeah, I was gonna point out, isn't he Jewish?
Oh yeah, he fucking wears a yarmulke 24/7. Probably
Yeah.
sleeps in it.
So he describes his people as the greedy Jews of our.
Oh yeah, he gives into that stereotype quite a bit.
Okay.
Because they do make a lot of money at Daily Wire. You know, even
I feel
unabashedly
like
makes
that'd
money.
be headline news. Ben Shapiro calls Jews Ashkenazis the greedy Jews. Like I feel like that's like he maybe doesn't describe them like that.
Headline for what though? For what news?
The hit pieces on him. He's like the face of a conservative news media. Like they do hit pieces on them all the time. On different people in that group of the Daily Wire.
See, I wouldn't know because I don't pay attention because I don't bother to read it. Shit.
Well,
I don't
don't
he
bother to
either
read
said
either.
it. I don't
this.
bother to read shit on either side, really.
He said this probably
I
2
watch
years
Michael
ago,
Knowles. He's
and if
pretty good
somebody
on the Daily
bothered to
Wire.
bring it up right now while all this Jew stuff is happening, it would probably be completely overshadowed by Crowder's divorce and Candace Owens and all this other stuff that's happening right now.
So you think that it'd be shadowed by Ben Shapiro saying Jews are greedy? They could literally say Ben Shapiro says
Saying
Jews
that
are greedy.
he is a
You think?
stereotypical greedy Jewish person, and then explaining it in his typical Ben Shapiro fashion. Like, no, it wouldn't.
Most comments and jokes are diffused as soon as the
Yeah,
person saying them is saying it about themselves.
yeah, that's all he was saying.
Yeah.
Like, he loves making money. He is your stereotypical Jew, you know. He like he uses himself. What do you call that when you're self-deprecating?
Hmm.
All in for
I
what?
don't
No,
understand why.
all in.
Like, why does
No,
anybody care
no,
about Steven Crowder's divorce? Who gives a
no.
fuck? I can't believe like this even gonna be made a thing.
I didn't even know he was getting divorced. I didn't know he was married.
He made a he made a video on it. Like no one knew about it. I don't know why he made a video about it when
Because
it wasn't even
the
a
whole
thing.
thing was Candace Owens recorded a
Yeah,
private
but she didn't say what
conversation.
it was. He outed himself.
I don't know it. I didn't look into it. That's all I heard
Well,
is
I
that
saw
she
the video
recorded a
that you're
private
talking about.
conversation.
In that video, he like they clipped Candace Owens like, and he has skeletons in his closet, essentially saying some shit like that. Like
I
he might
mean,
have
he's
just
a
been trying to get
comedian,
out
of
from under it,
course.
so she couldn't
He's
use
probably
it
said a
against him.
lot of shit.
He might have just been trying to get out from under it, so she couldn't out him. He just outed himself, but I don't think
I
it would have
mean,
been a thing, man. I think it was just a. I
He
think
went
Candace
all in
Owens
with
did that
that.
as a as a lashback on Crowder attacking the Daily Wire with recording their private conversations, being critical of their contracts. That whole shit was stupid, man. Crowder shouldn't have done that. He should not have outed the Daily Wire or whatever he was trying to do.
Daily Wire is a big time business. What it comes down to is they're all trying to make money, and it hurts the movement for them to rift
Which
like
is
this.
fine.
But
Crowder
because they're
good.
all fucking grifters when it comes down to it, it
Yeah,
doesn't
Daily
matter to them.
Wire, The Blaze, for sure.
Yeah,
Those two networks, the
yeah,
biggest ones, they're grifters for the most part when it comes down to, like you said. But and if Crowder's like, I don't want to be a part of that, dude, you could have you could have not burned your
yeah. But
bridges
like you're
and then gone
saying,
that route. He could have not burned his bridges though. That's the
yeah,
only thing.
if he
I don't
has
understand why
a
he did that.
principled stance and skeletons in his closet, then I don't know what to believe.
Shit, she's still in it.
All I know is he makes me
Oh, you're
want to
right.
believe
She
him,
is.
but he's a good actor, so I don't know.
I'll check around
Oh
this
well, and then
time.
and then he fucked over David Landau. And then David Landau did a similar petty thing that Crowder did to Daily Wire. And David Landau outed Steven Crowder because his contract was equally as shitty as the Daily Wire. He was like talking shit about the Daily Wire, but the contract David Landau
Nice.
was given was complete bullshit. It was like you have to move to Austin, um, you have to be here. We'll only shout out your comedy shows on Friday, and you have to be there on the Friday show. But like, if you're a comic, you do Friday, Saturday, Sunday shows. That's your touring. That's when you tour. And they were making him like basically miss out on his payday. It was crazy what they were asking of him. Like Crowder's obviously he's admittedly he's on speed, and he is definitely like a high, you know, productivity type guy. based on
He
like
is
what they
high
how they talk about
productivity,
their
but
schedule.
he's
Dude, they have like
also
a
very
5 a.m.
low empathy.
fucking Zoom meeting they have to go to
He's
every morning, and then
extremely
they go
low
to work.
empathy, especially when he thinks he's right about something. And this is, and especially when he would be trying to make a point in his home with his wife, and she's just tired of fucking hearing it, and he won't
You're
stop.
assuming all this. You're assuming all this stuff about his
Oh,
wife and stuff.
sure, sure,
Yeah,
because I've
I
watched a
don't play
lot
that.
of Steven Crowder. I mean, could you imagine being married to the guy when he's got his high pitched voice going and you can't get away from him?
Well, in my professional experience, I've noticed people, especially like in leadership roles, like they're not like that. Like they're like that for the job and for the role, but when they go home, they put on a different hat.
Maybe, but if you're on speed, then you're just, you know, you're geeking the whole time, and maybe you kind of got a
He
little,
did have those heart problems. I was wondering like if that was connected in any kind of way. Apparently, it was like some kind of growth thing on his sternum, but I know that kind of
I
stuff
don't
can like
know.
enlarge your heart. Apparently, like his heart was being pressed on his
Well, I mean, I think he was
chest.
taking some steroids too, or if not steroids, something
He's gotten
else
a
to
lot
like.
smaller, dude. Because I didn't watch him for a while, then he came back and like, dude, he's like a third of the
Hmm,
size. His arms are a lot smaller. He still has big arms, but dude, he's not like he was in 2016. He was fucking jacked in 2016.
and see that may have brought some roid rage home.
Who knows, man? I
Yeah,
just know what I see, and all kinds of
and he's
stuff
claiming
happens,
there's
and
no
the
cheating
way
on
he
either
said it, his
side.
wife's not in it anymore, and he was saying, unfortunately, in the state of Texas, divorce is legal, and I don't have any kind of, she's not happy and she doesn't want to be in it. Like
Yeah,
he's
what he
made it
didn't
obvious, like
say,
if
what he
he
didn't
either
say
cheated
is,
or something like that, maybe, and that's
yeah,
why she's over it,
but what
or
he
she's
didn't
just
say
like,
is we still love each other, and
she's
we're
like, oh,
trying
I
to
could get
work through
divorced
it.
from this dude and then take half his money. He's
He didn't
rich now. I could
say
take half his money, figure something
he
else
didn't
out
say
with my
this
life.
is he didn't say this is the love of my life, my soulmate. I can't believe, something has come between us. What he said is in the state of Texas, she's allowed to legally divorce me. Yeah, fucker. You don't hold her, you know. You haven't tied her up.
Okay.
Like, yes, she can get away from you. What is it bad for your brand? Like, that whole statement rubbed me the wrong way because there was no love or
Yeah.
compassion
Well,
about the
in a lot of
children or anything like
religions,
that.
and
It
he's
was it was
religious, and
about
they're in a church
legality.
and stuff. In a lot of churches, they believe in like not divorce, and so they believe in working it out
Yeah,
because
but he
what is
didn't he
love
didn't
really?
say anything like in the eyes of God, I believe this is wrong.
Okay, who cares?
It
Well,
was
he doesn't
all
have to
about
say that. That's what he
legality.
believes.
And his
So
and he
he doesn't have to like
oh, he was
condition it with
boo-hooing
like this
about
is what
his
I believe
brand and about
because
backlash.
I think that's so gay. If someone's gonna be like, well, she's not your property, bro, get over it. Obviously, that's not what he's saying. Obviously, he's not saying she's my property. She shouldn't be allowed to divorce me. Obviously, he's saying like, come together and figure it out. He's
Yeah.
not saying
Yeah.
she's
You
mine.
can't
There
force
I
might be
her
keep
some
her.
though.
states that require the divorce to be consensual to both parties.
Yeah, some states have
And
no fault divorce. Some states have like where you have to state, like you have to like make a case of why. Yeah.
yeah, so maybe that's what he was intending.
And so he's
Uh,
trying to force her to legally be able to explain a reason why
Is he? I don't know what he's
in
doing, to be honest.
instead of him trying to maybe work his ass off at home, giving her a reason to stay.
Dude, who know? But honestly, like we
He's a
don't know.
workaholic and a speed
We
addict.
don't. But
Does he drink
honestly
too?
making all these assumptions. I'm just going based on
Those
what
aren't
he
those aren't
said.
assumptions. He's a
They are though.
workaholic and a speed addict is not assumptions.
No, the assumption is how it affects him at home and what he brings home and all that. That's the assumption part.
What he
You're making
didn't
facts, but
say.
then you're assuming things
Well,
based on those
I
facts.
know I know things about him from watching him for a long time, research into his background and what he does, and also the statements that he made. So I can infer a lot. It's not assumptions really.
That's still basically an assumption. just because
Yeah.
you're bringing things
Well,
together.
okay, I'm assuming that what the supposed factual information is indeed factual. Okay.
No,
You're
I'm not
taking
saying
factual
that.
information and then you're assuming things based off of that. You're doing guesswork on the back end. That's what it is.
Oh, it's guesswork just like before when I'm like, oh, he has the jack, he has the ace. Was that
Exactly.
guesswork?
Yeah. Yes.
But it was
Yeah,
true.
That's what do you think this game
so
is, dude? Like, it's
That
not
it
doesn't
fact
mean it
based.
wasn't guesswork
You
just because it
the only
ended up
fact
guessed
is
being
like
true.
correctly.
the hands, like what wins and what loses and what beats what. That's the only fact in
Right.
this game.
It
Everything
may
else is
have been an
probability.
educated guess, but it was still a guess.
Okay, sure. This is an educated guess.
Yeah. I bet she makes a big play on this last card.
He said he's been going through a divorce since 2021, too. That was
That
surprising to
means,
me.
yeah, that means they've
Like
been living separately.
since they had their twins, like right after they had their
Mm-hmm.
twins, this makes me think she might have had like postpartum shit going on. Because like their twins are like
That's when
2 years
he
old, I
was
think.
like, he was really, ramping up the show, doing stuff all the time.
There's probably a lot of stress at home. He was getting that surgery done, then his wife has to take care of all the kids, and he's even
And he
when
had
he's
that
not in
car wreck.
surgery and stuff,
Oh
he's
Right
my
like
after
at
the
work
surgery, he had a car
god.
wreck.
doing work
Like a
stuff.
lot of
Yeah.
shit was happening. And
He
he
had
was
And he
just
said
keys
no,
and
wasn't.
he said it was all his
aces.
fault. He said it was all his fault. So apparently either he cheated or he neglected
He said there
his
wasn't
duties
cheating
at the
on either
home.
side. So I don't
Okay,
know.
so I'm assuming he just neglected
Yeah,
uh,
that's what it
some of
seems
the
like. I
stuff
mean,
he should have
again,
been
that's an
doing at the home.
educated assumption, but it's like that's what it seems,
That's
especially
based on what he
from a
said. That's
workaholic that takes a
literally.
lot of speed and drinks. He wasn't very empathetic with his family. He wasn't there. Neglectful, you
You
know.
know, like you're doing specifics saying he wasn't empathetic, he wasn't
It's
this or that.
just
The only thing
it's
we know
it's
for
just a
sure as a
repeating
fact, though,
theme in
is that he was
alcoholism
neglecting
and
something
people
in his
who are
duties.
workaholics
That's
who
all we
abuse
know
speed.
as a
It's
fact.
just a repeating theme. He might have even had a second family started somewhere else.
Sure, I know, but
If
and,
that
and
if
yeah, you're
that
right.
comes
You
up
can
in a
go
few
down a huge
years
rabbit hole. That's why I'm
and he
keeping it
doesn't, I'm
simple
just saying if that
and
comes up in a few
to the
years and he
facts.
didn't consider that cheating at the time because of A, B, and C, and he
Okay.
loved this woman and he felt this was his true wife and blah blah blah.
Okay, Newman, but let me point out you've gone down a rabbit hole based on a few facts instead of just taking the facts and seeing them for what they are and saying it was he was neglecting things at home. That's the fact. All this like he had a second family, he might have done this and that.
I'm saying
That's all assumptions, dude. That's
I'm
not all I'm
saying
trying to.
I'm not assuming that. I'm saying if that came up in a few years that we learned that that was happening, I wouldn't be surprised. That's not assuming it's factual right now. I'm saying it wouldn't surprise me if that was the case because he's fitting into these really like very habitual um, behavior patterns, especially for chronic workaholics. You add into
What
that
behavior
alcohol and
patterns have
speed.
you seen him take that like have led you this down this
It's not
line of
about him
thinking?
specifically. It's just
So
about
you're going based on
alcoholics,
other people.
speed addicts. It's about human behavior. That's all. Human behavior and research I've done on family statistics and chronic alcoholism for all kinds of different reasons. Like this, it makes sense to me. And this kind of subject matter is antithetical to family. TK and I were talking about this. It's like even trying to have a discussion about the abortion issue is going to drive a wedge between you and your female partner. It's designed to do that. This kind of shit's
Yeah,
designed to do
because it
that.
takes it like now you can't have sex without huge consequence. Now you have to be serious about your partner. It's fucking like it
No, I mean
takes
just
away.
talking about
It's
the
such a like.
abortion
What if
issue.
you having sex would possibly make you have a baby where like, damn, it's like you might feel differently. I get why females feel differently because you might want to. Maybe it's not a human if it saves you from like taking on this responsibility you want. Maybe it's easier to not see it as a baby and see it as like, oh, it's just a fetus.
And that's
Like,
because
of
it's not.
course, you're going to want to go that route and think that way because that's your way out.
That's a parasite.
Exactly. Yeah, it's a parasite now. It's a parasite to like me just wanting to do whatever the fuck I want to.
No, that's my thought process. And I have a kid.
A parasite, though. Well,
Yeah.
it's not a parasite. You don't understand what a parasite is, obviously.
It feeds off the mother or the host.
Yeah, but but yeah.
What does a baby do?
So would cats and dogs have puppies and kittens? They're just a parasites. That's
Yes.
fucking retarded. That's funny. That's fucking retarded. To actually think that, or feel that you actually think.
I mean the
Otherwise, squash
homeostatic
that tick,
unit,
motherfucker.
what
Save
we
yourself some
are,
money.
if you
Just a
consider
parasite.
the symbiotic relationship that's happening all throughout our evolved being, like the mitochondria inside the cell is a symbiotic relationship. And there's all
Mitochondria
kinds of
are
processes that are happening within the body
colonizers.
that are based off of other biological evolutionary paths. So it's the human baby might use the evolutionary adaptation of parasitism in order to gain nutrients from the mother, but it doesn't mean it is a parasite. This is
This
just
is
an
how
improper
birth
way of
Nah,
looking
it's
works,
a
at it.
dude. That's how
parasite.
you grow
It
something inside of
uses
you. Like you grow a
it
poop, you
uses a
grow a turd
particular
for the morning.
evolutionary um,
You form it though, but the poop
strategy.
doesn't feed off of you.
It's really not. It's not a parasite, dude.
It's
That's
a
a parasite.
biological mechanism that is mimicking another evolutionary strategy.
You're a parasite.
Mm-hmm.
See, okay, well, you believe it.
But I
What the
I
fuck?
I think
produce.
you're. Yeah, you're
I'm
right. You're a parasite.
I feed off of you guys. You
You
buy
are a
Off of
parasite.
you
semen.
buy dairy products and you give me money.
What is it? It's cold. I know where you. I know the. I don't know where you work, but I know the cheese you make. And I'm not gonna shout it out, but
I'm
I
not gonna
know
show
where
it.
Wisconsin is.
I know where Wisconsin is. We're back to that.
God,
Never
is that
heard
why
of
you thought
I'm
you lived
starting
in
to think you
Wisconsin?
don't.
You thought you lived in Wisconsin because you worked in cheese. I work at a potato farm. I know, aren't you? No, there
Working
go
at potato
potatoes in
farm.
other
And then
places.
it's the first star on the right.
Come on, Eric. What you got? What you got, Eric?
They're trying to bleed me.
Eric's leading the table today.
Trying to break the 10,000 marker. Oh, you're not gonna feed my stash there, 12?
Damn it, I should have. Fuck. I'd have beat you, I think.
Do you have
Unless you got that
eights?
third 8. I bet you got a pair of 7s, though, or an
You have
independent
eights?
pair.
What do you have, Eric?
Oh, y'all are both out. I've got Queen 7.
Queen
Ooh.
7. I got Queen 3. You'd have beat me.
Oh,
Someone
I know
might.
where
Oh,
three
God
now you
damn.
get a full
are.
house. Yeah.
Oh!
Dude, fuck them.
Fuck me. Yeah.
You got it.
All right.
Go all in.
Fucking call it, dude. Just throwing. What does everybody else have? Throwing like 1,000.
Nay, hey,
Oh, you might scare him off of
7.9.
that.
Oh,
You
shit.
didn't.
I'll
You
get
didn't.
it back if...
Full
No.
house.
Oh, man, dude, there you go. You're like at 12,
Nice.
14 now.
Well, a bunch of that was
Oh,
my
he had
own
trip
money,
eights.
so...
He had a full
Still,
Yeah.
you
house.
took his
He had a queen full house
1.6.
though.
Yeah, I'm at 10 and a quarter.
Nice.
Yeah.
Getting there.
So if I were you, I'd almost want to leave and then come back to just go ahead and secure all but a grade
The
of that.
longer
XP.
the
Yeah.
longer you stay, just don't lose all your money. But the longer you
Yeah.
stay, the more
Yeah, I
coins
shouldn't have
and
gone
loot
all in
boxes
on
you
that
get.
at all.
Because you could push, I mean, you could push people, most people in with 1,000, and then the only chick you have to worry about is blue-haired girl.
I got
Who's
nothing
all
hardly
in?
left, so I'm all in. I'll have to buy in.
Come on, man. Come on, dude. Fucking give me one. Give me a big one. Fuck, that's not gonna win it. I have a pair of eights. Pair of tens wins. Jacks
Oh,
win.
pair of jacks.
I had an eight. You don't know what my other card is. If an ace would have hit, I would have had a straight. By straight.
If I had had the king, I would have had an awesome straight. Damn it.
You had queen ace.
Uh, ace something. 10-8? I can't remember, but it would have been a straight if the king hit.
Okay, I'm doing it, dude.
Oh, there was a 10 already down there, wasn't it? Oh shit.
What?
Damn. Getting frisky.
Not for me. Queen, king, 5, 7, 8.
You went all on a jack eight. You better not win.
You're all fools, I say.
Yeah, oh, jack eight. How the fuck did
Jack.
he get that, dude? On the flop? Dude, fuck this game.
What?
How the fuck did he?
Wow.
He went all in on jack eight and it gave it to him.
That confident motherfucker.
Think like, just
Damn.
think the game fucking boosts the probabilities of the pirate people.
R.
It's fucking jack eight on the flop, dude. Lucky